teacher or designer struggling with imposter syndrome, you're not alone. Hey, I'm Audra Slinky, and in this video post, I'm going to share 5 ways to overcome imposter syndrome. Also, I'm going to share one of the posts. This kind of came up because my girl Jackie was struggling with it. So I'm going to share her post, her awesome photos, while I go through the 5 ways to kind of overcome imposter syndrome in our industry and my 20 years of experience of doing this. So let's share the post first. I love my girl Jackie because she says what we all feel. She says, "This is my favorite stage." She shared it. She tends to leave her staging jobs looking back, wishing she'd done multiple things differently every time. She knows it's part of the learning and evolving, but she wants to make a name for herself. And the investors can be intimidating, right? She feels like they walk in there and they think, it's not looking good. What did she do wrong? And she says it does push her to do better, but she knows it's mostly in her head. It's probably not what they really think, but it's still in her head. And that is kind of that imposter syndrome. What did I do wrong? I know I did something wrong. I don't think they like my design work. What if they don't like my design work? It's all of those fears. So she says, "Thanks you all for helping me. I love this group and the encouragement." Well, I'm here to encourage you too here, Jackie. And this is the work from 2 different photographers. So let's get to her work so I can walk you through how I've overcome imposter syndrome myself. And I have it. Because here's the truth. Everybody feels it. 82%, according to the American Society of Psychiatric, 82% of people in our world feel imposter syndrome. They struggle with it. So I just want you to know you're not alone. And I'm also going to tell you, because you are a creative designer and stager, pretty much 100% of us feel this way. Anyone in the creative field, you just can't help but feel that way because it's just kind of in our natures. So how do we kind of manage this? How do we manage these feelings, especially if you're brand new to staging and design and you're just like, who's going to believe me? Who's going to think that I can do this? Right? And everybody feels that way too, because again, that's imposter syndrome. So I need to encourage you to tell you that you've been training yourself on staging and design since you were a kid, because it's been your passion. And it is the gift that you need to give to the world in some way, shape, or form, because it fills your soul. So I'm speaking to you and you're like, that's me. You know I'm right. So that's what I share. That's why I have training courses that help people take that gift and start successful businesses doing it. People like Jackie, who never believed that she could, but look at how beautiful her work is. Still, 3.5 years later, even though she's working with builders galore and doing gorgeous homes like this, she struggles with it like we all do. So here are the 5 tips. Number 1, you just got to recognize it. You got to own it. You got to know, okay, 100% of us feel this way, and it's okay to feel this way. Number 2, celebrate your successes, because here's the truth. You are going to be better tomorrow than you are today. You will get better and better and better at what you do, but you still have that gift today that people need. So be good to yourself. Number 3, let go of your perfectionism. And that is a problem that we all have. That's why I said 100% of stagers and designers struggle with this, because we all kind of are design perfectionists. We look at the jobs and go, Even when people share their photos on Stagers Connect, they go, "Oh my gosh, don't share this, Audra, because I forgot to put the lamp in the right." It's just silly. We are perfectionists. We got to get over that. Progress is better than perfectionism. And sometimes with some jobs, we just have to get it done. And that's just true in life. It's true if you're going through any training right now, especially my training. I always say progress, just keep going. Don't worry about perfectionism. Slowly but surely, it'll come where none of us are perfect. So number 1, recognize it. Number 2, celebrate your successes. Number 3, let go of perfectionism. Number 4, cultivate self-kindness. So that kind of goes with letting go of perfectionism. When we let go of that, we have to be good to ourselves. We have to be patient with ourselves. We have to understand that everybody feels this way. Jackie's looking at this job, always questioning, and that's crazy because look how good it is. Number 4, share your failures. So speaking of sharing your failures and self-kindness, this week for me, my husband was gone all week with his buddies snowboarding in Mammoth. And I thought, I am going to get so much done this week. It's my week to just get this done, this done, this done. I want to add this. You know what I spent a lot of my week doing? Binge watching TV, eating chocolate chip cookies. You guys know that's my weakness. and getting a little bit done, but nothing like what I had hoped to get done. So I ended up going, oh my goodness, I totally failed myself this week. But at the end of the day, I'm cultivating that self-kindness. I'm saying, it's okay, Audra, tomorrow's a new day. And, mustering up my self-discipline to get this stuff done. And that's what we all need to do with our work, but it's part of just the process of recognizing that. Finally, the last thing is that we need to, again, accept that we feel this way, use it to drive ourselves and make us better, which I love Jackie's post. She's already doing that. My girl Jackie is already she's already on the last step. She owns it. She recognizes it. She's practicing self-kindness. She's celebrating her successes by sharing her awesome work here. She's doing all the steps right. Lastly, she's using it to make herself better. We are in an industry that is always changing. We have to stay on top of the trends. We have to understand what's working, what's not working. And so we do that to drive ourselves to be better every day, because when you have a heart for serving your clients, ultimately it is sharing your gift. You are serving the people that are paying for that gift. When you have a heart to serve, you will always do well in business. And so I want to encourage you with that. Just always go back to the reason why you started. You started this because you love it. You have a heart to serve. You're going to feel that way. Let yourself feel it. Follow my steps to overcome it. And just know that every job, you're just going to get better and better. So I hope this encourages you, and I'll see you in the next video.